What's happening? What's happening with it? Y'all already know what it is. You tuned in to another episode of Everything Boxing. There you go, talking that boxing again. Yeah. We in the building, you know. We off in the building, and we definitely gonna cook today. Yeah, we finna cook today. So make sure when y'all come in the building, make sure you hit the like button, smash on the like button for me, and then jump in the comments and let me know you're in the building. Let's see who we got in the building. Let me see who we got off in the building. My man A1, who's on in the building? What it do? What it do? Aiden in the building. Or should I say Aiden in the building? Johnny Q in the building. My man Ty Swindle straight from that ATL. DP Rocker in the building. Johnny Q in the building. Mike Biggs in the building. What's happening with it? Philly Bull 91. Petty Killermonger. What's happening with it? Sports matchups with Dwayne Freeman. Out there, DC in the building. Yes, sir. Cortez Bowles in the building. Yes, sir. My man Petty say, I'll be in Dallas June to celebrate bro graduation for sure. Key to the game, boxing channel. What's happening with it? It skipped on me. Building Foundation, Leon Robinson, Devin Bell. Yes, sir, man. Hope you get better soon, dog. Hope you get better soon, Devin. My man T Bugs in the building. Kawhi Elliott. DBA Sports Fanatics in the building. Blood and Bone. The Queen Cassandra Mason has showed up, and I ain't forgot, Cassandra. You know what I'm saying? I ain't forgot. We got some matchmaking to do. I ain't gonna put you on blast like that, but we got some matchmaking to do, Cassandra. Yeah. My man say Florida up in here. Yes, sir. Paul Carrick. What's happening with it? Bontown South, Deep Town in the building. Mike Biggs Boxing, what's happening with it? Eric Gomes. Big Head Omega Red in the building. What's happening with it, Omega? Mac World Media, what it do? Seattle Boxing Talk. Ricky Williams, Mr. Make the Fucking Fight. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely feel cook. So make sure that y'all punch on the like button as you come in the building. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. We got my man Brandon House in the building. Straight from that Detroit, D-Town, Detroit. You already know. And the beautiful Gala is in the building. What's going on with it? Boxing. Said BLK Prime in the building. BLK Prime. I don't know what building they in, but whatever building they in, they ain't got no boxing ring, no ring announcers, no fighters in it. Hey, Rick Timms, what's happening with it? Rick Timms is in the building. Rick Timms, he still think he training for Jake Paul. You know, Rick Timms, he training to whoop up on Jake Paul. Man, a lot been going on in boxing. And my man Devin Bell, man, in that Cash App, man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Much love to my man Devin Bell, man. And like I said, man, get well soon. Get well soon. The Queen Aisha in the building. Is my audio okay? Let me know if my audio is sounding okay. Excuse me. My man Boxer say BLK Prime still ain't refunded that 40 for the AB fight that got canceled. You ain't gonna get no refund. My man Spit Boxing TV, what's happening with it, dog? Knockout Boxing in the building. Debate, man. Great debate, man. I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I gotta go back and review that second round. But man, I think that Woke and Knockout, man, y'all put on last night. You know what I'm talking about? That was a great debate. Honestly, and I'm gonna keep it 100, dog. Let's keep it 100. The debate with Knockout last night, man, to me, in my personal opinion, besides that Tony Reviews debate that Knockout did, but that was like a debate that was kind of like, I think it was some shit that he took on the last minute and he wasn't really, you know what I'm saying, believing what he was saying. So I'm not going to count that debate. But other than that, I think Woke gave Knockout the best smoke that he's had by far, so far. I think Woke last night gave Knockout the best smoke that he had. The only criticism that I would have for Woke is you got to do a better job of rebuttaling. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, man, Woke brought it. Yeah. So, you know, I had it. I voted for Woke. I told Knockout that I'm gonna keep it 100. But well, I didn't vote. I didn't vote in the chat because I just, you know, I don't really be voting in the chat. But listening to the rounds that I listened to, right? But then I got to go back and listen to the second round till I got a phone call and it kind of threw me off. So, you know, I got to go back and listen to that second round before I can give my final judgment. But they both did their thing. They both did their thing. Now that debate that went on, you know what I'm saying? That debate that went on what was it, Wednesday night? Yeah. That wasn't on par. Both of them niggas, but and you know, I fuck with both of them. Upper echelon, that's my guy. I fuck with Big, but both of them niggas was going all off topic and shit, nah. They need to come better than that. And y'all gotta stop with this. When you in a debate, and I know Knockout feeling me, but he ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna say it. Niggas need to stop with that. You know, in the white man said, nigga, ain't nobody trying to hear none of that shit in the debate. Nobody don't want to hear nothing. And you know, the white man, you know, they got a conspiracy. They got, you know, the white man doing to the black boxers and shit. You in the debate. Don't nobody give a fuck about none of that shit in the debate. It don't have nothing to do with what y'all debating about. Cut that shit out. Niggas be trying to be so pro-black and shit, man. You don't need to do all that in the debate. Just debate. See, what happened was it was the white man, and the white man told him, come on, man. We don't need all that shit. And see, niggas hear shit like that, but don't nobody want to say, so I'm going to address it. We don't need all that in the debate. Okay, all right, I got you, Knockout. Nick J, what's going on with it, Queen? She said it could have gone either way. Really good debate, like really good. Yeah, that was a really dope debate. You know what I'm saying? A really dope debate. And like I said, the only knock that I had was Woke. He needed to, you know, address what Knockout was saying, you know what I'm saying, in his rebuttal a little more. And then Knockout, the knock that I had on him was he came out and now you can tell my man Knockout was a little mad when that third round took place and shit. He had lost that round. He came out talking so goddamn fast. I'm like, Knockout, slow down. Knockout was like, fuck this. I'm gonna do my rebuttal round in round 3. I don't give a fuck. I'm changing the rules. It's my platform. I'm changing the rules. I'm doing my whole rebuttal round right now in my opening segment. But yeah, that was a hell of a debate. Like I said, I was tuned in the whole time, man. That was an excellent debate. But I do really feel that was by far the toughest smoke that Knockout had. And then later on, over there on my man Dub Right Side channel, I called out both of these niggas. Ben Judah, Zab Judah, whatever you want to call himself, the most hated. You know what I'm saying? I called him out. And I called Gang Green out of Green. You know, hey, they could both get the smoke back to back as far as I'm concerned. But we gonna have to arrange what platform is on. So yeah. Kawhi Elliott said he had it a tie. I mean, maybe we do. You know what I'm saying? That's Knockout's platform, so we can't tell Knockout how to, you know what I'm saying, change his platform. We can't tell him how the judging got to be scored, but hey, bro, I don't see no problem with a draw. We might need to, well, not we, because that shit ain't my platform. But you know, I wouldn't mind seeing a draw implemented. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, everything else got a draw. You can end up in a tie in football. You can't end up in a tie in basketball. But I don't see no problem with a draw. You know, because some of them debates is that close. I remember I judged the debate. I don't remember who I judged. I don't remember who it was. I think it was G5 and I forgot. But one of them rounds, man, I was having a hard time judging. I was like, this shit's so close. I want to judge it a draw. But Knockout, I'm gonna send you the link right now. I'm gonna send you the link real quick. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, I sent you the link, Knockout. Texas Rob, sit back, listen to the show, and mind your own motherfucking business, dog. That shit ain't got nothing to do with you. I said what I said. What that got to do with you? Worry about who you debate, if you gonna debate, and what platform you gonna do it on. Other than that, bro, you feel me? Other than that, Knockout, what's happening?
Yo, you hear me good, bro? What's up?
What's going down with you, man?
Man, chilling, man. Look, man, first of all, bro, I see Woke in the building, man. Salute to you, Woke. And the main thing that I'm enjoying, bro, about everybody is that all y'all was entertained. I mean, and that's what we do the shit for.
Wait, I hate to cut you off. Go
ahead.
Dundada, don't come in here with that bullshit, dog. I'm still waiting for some smoke. Niggas been trying to get you to debate somebody for over a year now, and you've been hiding behind that goddamn Vasil Lomachenko profile, dog. We didn't all offered you over $500 to get up and turn your camera on, and you still ain't did that shit, bro. If you don't go somewhere, come on, man. Go ahead, knock it.
Nah, bro. And so I appreciate y'all, man. I'm glad that y'all enjoyed it. And the other reason I hopped up here because Right Side hit me up and said that it was an error over there. So I got everybody's number and shit. So if Ben Israel, if you serious, I can set you up with Key. That ain't no problem. Key, I'm already green is already my food. I'm cooking him on Wednesday night. That's my food. So you can't have him. You can't have green just yet. But we can.
You know, that's a whole. We got a whole different topic. Like I said, I told him, you know, we gonna have to figure out what platform. Because if I'm gonna go against both of them, one gonna have to be on my platform. I'll do one on your platform.
Yeah, but for sure.
I told both of them niggas they can get it in the same day, back to back. It don't matter to me.
Damn, well, I'm here. I'm here for y'all. If y'all ever want to use mine, y'all know what it is. But bro, I wanted to say, man, again, bro, I enjoyed myself last night. I'm glad y'all enjoyed yourself. And what I will tell people, bro, is woke is a factor out here. I can't wait to have him back. And you know, we found us one, and that's what the platform is about, man. And it's a lot of people that's really good at talking this boxing. But as I say, bro, like I'm either gonna cook you badly or you gonna get a classic. Like, so I'm glad that he came and he was talking a lot of noise, and his debate skills matched the noise that he was talking, and we put on a real good debate for y'all. So, you know, it is what it is. And I'm looking forward to doing it again real soon. And yeah, man, thank you for, you know, supporting and even mentioning it on your. That shit mean a lot, bro. So, you know, we gonna keep working for y'all, bro. So y'all stay tuned, man. We're gonna keep the shit going, man.
They came through and they show. I mean, both of y'all. Well, we already know you, right? But he came through and he showed out, man. And you know, I respect everybody that get up there, because you know a lot of people can talk that shit, but then a lot of them choke up when they get up there and they find out it ain't as easy as they thought it was when they got up there, right? But I respect definitely everybody that got the nuts to get up there.
Hey, you be messing with me because you like knockout. You be taking that shit serious. You see why I take it serious, because you never know.
That's
you never know. Hey, when you willing to debate anybody on any topic, bro, you never know. You never know what.
Like, but nah, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's your thing. That's like you hella passionate about that. Like, I just do that shit just to, you know, I don't really take that shit serious. But like you and BFTV, you niggas take that shit serious. Like BFTV, he'll lose sleep over a debate. That motherfucker, all the shit he talk. So you know what I'm saying? He take that shit serious.
Yeah, and the debate that you judged, that you was talking about, that you thought was close, bro. You know, you judged me and BF debate. That's the debate you talking about.
I did. Okay, I forgot.
Yeah, that was the one you judged our debate.
I didn't think that debate was that close.
I mean,
honestly, the debate that I'm talking about was G5, not you and BF, but it was G5 Gage in
in Black and Brown.
That was the debate that was hella.
Yeah,
that was the debate that was hella close. That was like, I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? With some rounds in there that was hella close. You and BF wasn't that close to me. I'm gonna keep it 100, but that's, you know, that was my opinion. I thought that.
I'm gonna let you get to the show, man. I ain't up here to just talk about my shit all day, but I just want everybody to know I appreciate y'all. But no, I beat that boy, and that round 2 wasn't close, bro. Like, none of that shit was close to me, but I'm gonna say that about everybody. So y'all know I'm gonna always pop my shit, and we can always run it back. But Woke, man, you did a hell of a job. I can't wait to have you back. And shout out to you, and shout out to everybody, man, for y'all support. Thank y'all. And y'all hit my man like button so we can enjoy this good boxing talk and support his channel. And Key, man, for always rocking with me from day one, bro. I appreciate you, dog. I'm gonna let you get to your show, though. I ain't trying to take your shit over, man. But thank you for even mentioning it, bro, and talking about it. That shit mean a lot, dog.
For sure. I appreciate it. Hell yeah. But Mark Nash says my super chats ain't coming through. Everybody, right now, Mark Nash, his super chat wasn't coming through. He called me on the phone. He didn't text me, and other people didn't call me, and they tell me that the super chats don't go through. Drop some bread in the super chat. Drop some bread in the super chat and refresh my super chat. Refresh the super chat. But salute to Mark Nash, man. And yeah, BFTV and Knockout, that was a hell of a debate too, but I didn't think it was as close as this debate. I thought, I think it was one of the rounds with BFTB and knockout was real close. One of the rounds was real close. You know what I'm saying? But the rest of them, to me, that was pretty clear. But it all depends on, what you're looking for. Like I said, that's both they lane. You know what I'm saying? They both take that shit very serious. Then, hey, that's their lane. But y'all smash the like button. You know what I'm saying? The like button ain't a problem. You know what I'm saying? Y'all refresh the like button. If you can't refresh the super chat, refresh the like button. The Cash App is right there on the screen at the bottom. At the bottom of my name, the Cash App is right there. So yeah. Gert said, get this smokers on the payroll. I'm going to leave that one alone. And before we get the show started, there she is, Cassandra Queen Mason. Cassandra, Woke, you in the building. I see you right here, Woke. We need to set something up with Woke and Cassandra. The ladies was loving Woke last night. Woke, the ladies was loving you in the building. They was loving your delivery. You know what I'm saying? They liked your swag. Woke was up there looking like Fred Hampton. You know what I'm saying? Young Fred Hampton. Woke was up there looking like a young Fred Hampton. Got the smooth delivery. Yeah. Black Panther was full effect last night. The Black Panther party is back, and Woke brought it back. Yeah, the sisters love Woke. So, Woke, hey, you know what it is, man. You know what to do. I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just put it out there, and then I'm gonna back up out y'all business and let y'all handle that. Yeah. But Galen, I don't know if Knockout got it up so you can go watch it. Maybe he do, maybe he don't. But let me see. And we got Neek J in the building with the super chat refresher. And salute to you, Queen. And we got my man Sports Matchups with D Freeman with the super chat refresher. The super chat look like it might be working now. I hope I don't get no more phone calls. Okay, Knockout said that the debate is up. So Gayla, yeah, you can go watch it. Gayla is up still. Go check out the replay. Yes. Man, but yeah, I had fun. I had fun clowning in the chat and shit last night, man. That shit was fun. Whoa, I don't know why you thought I was against you, dog. I wasn't against you. You know what I'm saying? I was not against you. That's for sure. One thing about me, man, is I don't hold my tongue back for nobody. So if I feel some way, I'm going to let it be known. And nah, man, I was fucking with both of y'all in that debate. Real talk. I thought then Judah, I thought Judah was going to come through. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that dude green, but like I told him last night, he can get the smoke. But now one of them niggas is in the chat. Because I'll drop a link real quick and we can change the whole show around. If they want some smoke, we could bring somebody up here to moderate and we can get it popping. I don't need no notes. I don't need to study none of that shit. And my man Mark Q in the Cash App, I appreciate you. Yes, sir, Mark Q. Y'all go check out Mark Q, man. Dope ass channel. We got the late night show. So if y'all stay up late night, go check out Mark Q, man. He be having he got a real show going on over there. You say you want to see me on Haney and Shakur. I mean, that's cool, bro, but I don't just debate just to debate. Like, if I'm gonna debate some shit, it's gonna be some shit that I want to debate about. You know what I'm saying? Haney and Shakur, that's all. Like, if you debating Haney and Shakur, that's kind of like, what you gonna debate about? Who better? Because that's all opinions. You can't really, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really nothing that's factual that you can really debate about Haney and Shakur. Neat J, like, say for instance, Neat J, she probably think Haney gonna win the fight and he better. I think Shakur gonna win the fight and I think that Shakur is better. But it ain't really nothing to debate about. You know what I'm saying? It's all opinionated. Now, things like Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, you could debate about that shit all day. Things like what we was talking about at Dub Right Side with certain things with Adrien Broner, yeah, we could debate about that all day. Oh man, I'm good. I'm good, man. I'm good. I feel better than I did before I got all that work done. Knockout, exactly. Knockout said he only debate arguments that he believe in. And you know some trill shit, Knockout? You know what I thought about? And I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. I'm watching all these dudes go up there and debate for Terence Crawford, right? And they ain't really coming with it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not really holding their own when they trying to debate for Terence Crawford. So I thought to myself, I said, you know what? I said, for fun, I just might get up there and I'll debate on Terence Crawford's behalf against Errol Spence. Then I thought about that shit. I said, man, fuck that nigga. I ain't finna go up there and debate shit for Terence Crawford. I can't do that much lying in the whole month. I can't lie that much in the whole month. And I can't talk about some shit I don't believe in like that. So yeah, I feel you. I only can debate on shit that I'm passionate about and that I really believe in. So yeah, I feel Knockout when he say that. Real talk. Nick J said that's what Boxiana did. Her heart wasn't in it. I mean, yeah, I just don't. Not for Bud. You know what I'm saying? Not for Bud. Real talk. But I mean, I could debate like a Vasil Lomachenko and a Gervonta Davis. I could do that. I could take Vasil Lomachenko and debate against Tank or something like that. But yeah, anyway, let's get into it. Smash the like button. Smash on the like button. Let's get into it. And let's talk about the things we got to talk about. A lot of things going on this weekend. Let's start off real quick. And I'm going to get a poll. And I'm going to give my pick. And then I'm going to move on from this fight because we don't got enough time. So let me get a poll real quick going. Who y'all got in Mark Masayo versus Brandon Figueroa? Put a B in the chat for Brandon. Put an M in the chat for Mark. Put a B in the chat for Brandon. Put an M in the chat for Mark. That's the fight that's going on this weekend. Masayo and Figueroa, they fighting this weekend. A B in the chat for Brandon. An M in the chat for Mark. My man Johnny Q got Brandon. We got George Green, Brandon, Gertz, Brandon, Aaron Muhammad, Brandon, Monton, Brandon, Seen and Unseen Boxing, Brandon, Mark Q. I'll answer that question after I get done reading these. Aiden got Brandon. Swan Jones got Brandon. He said, did he make weight? I don't know. My man, Ben Israel said he got Mark. Devin, he said, easy. I don't know who that. You got to give me a name, bro. Antoine, what's happening with it? Foxy Brown, what's going on with it, Queen? She got Brandon. Aisha got Brandon. T-Buzz got Brandon. Dominique got Brandon. Akilo said he got Mark. Cassandra got Brandon. Devin got Brandon. Gayla got Brandon. Dundada got Mark Masayo. So the majority of the people in the building got Brandon Figueroa beating Mark Masayo. He said Mark missed weight the first try, but if he makes weight, I'm going with Mark. Oh, you missed weight. We could put some bread on that, A1. Y'all stay out of me and A1 business. Me and A1, we got some business to take care of. And yeah, me and you, I'm gonna holler at you behind the scenes because we need to put some bread on this. So with that being said, everybody know who I got. I got Brandon beating Mark Masayo. For sure. Now, me to answer Mark Nash's question, he said, so you have 0 positive things to say about Terence Crawford. No, I got some positive things to say about Terence Crawford. I think he a hell of a father. You know what I'm saying? I think he done raised some hell of a kids. I think that what else? I like how he can go anywhere in his city. You know what I'm saying? How he not like bougie around his people that he came up with in his city. You know what I'm saying? He still move around and kick it and go wherever he want in this city, and he ain't got too rich, right? He ain't got too rich to forget where he came from. So those are the things that I do like about Bud. So if you want to hear something positive, that's what I got to say positive about Bud. And yeah. In the ring, he a good fighter, but he's overrated. He's overrated though. He's a very good fighter. Yeah. And he can dress, and he know how to dress. You know what I'm saying? He know how to dress much better than like these cats like Errol Spence, and you know Errol Spence is my guy, but some of that shit he be having on, you know what I'm saying? The big ass shoes, and Tank Davis and Devin Haney, these young niggas like, hey, you know, Terence Crawford, you know, he know how to jump fly. He be fly. Other than that, yeah. So there you go, Mark Nash. There you go. But moving along, we're gonna get to Terence Crawford ass, you know what I'm saying? So that's my positive for Terence Crawford today before I get on his motherfucking head. Because y'all know I'm getting on this helmet. But that's what I gotta say positive about it. Man, that Texas shag, you know what I'm saying? That's the shag. I ain't got no problem with the shag. But yeah, and I do, you know, I've come to the conclusion that Terence Crawford is overrated until he proved me different. But we're gonna talk about that, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about all that a little later. And that is another subject that we can debate. Is Terence Crawford overrated? I think it might have been Doug Rightside that was talking about that, or I seen that on some channel, and I was like, man, that's a good topic to debate about. I think it might have been Doug Rightside. But let's talk about the PBC going out of business. Let's talk about Gervonta Davis, right? And let me cut the music down for this cook. Let me cut the music down so I can really get to cooking. Okay, here we go. So let's talk about all this PBC going out of business shit. Y'all know where it's coming from. You feel me? Y'all know it's 2 main channels that y'all know about that it's coming from. And they got a whole bunch of other motherfucking sheeps running behind them going with that same shit. Well, we all heard Steven Espinoza put that shit to bed. We seen Showtime put that shit to bed because they having like 9 boxing events in 10 weeks. And Steven Espinoza said, hey, Showtime is well invested into boxing beyond 2023. These clowns that's coming out because they have an agenda, because they hate me. Steve, this is Steven Espinoza. Because they hate me, because they hate Al Heyman, because they want to push a narrative. Yeah, these motherfucking clowns. Well, we pointing the finger and we got the last laugh. Meanwhile, BLK Prime, why ain't none of them niggas dropping videos and giving us BLK Prime news? Yeah, Aiden, that dude is a straight up coon. Straight up. And if you know what that is, you know, he's a straight up buck dancing ass coon. But I don't even want to, you know, I don't fuck with him at all. So, but anyway, right? So, with all of that said, they got videos about the PBC and what's going on with the PBC every day. I want to know what's going on with BLK Prime. I want to see them drop video after video, letting us know what fights BLK Prime got coming up. That's what I want to know. Since they supposedly know everything that's going on with the Showtime in their business, all of it been wrong. You know what I'm saying? They've been striking out. Every time they make a video, that shit is they striking out. All of it been wrong. Now I want to know what's going on with BLK Prime. That's my challenge to them niggas. What is going on with BLK Prime? I want to see y'all next week. All I want to see is BLK Prime, BLK Prime, BLK Prime. I want to know everything that's going on with BLK Prime schedule. That's what I want to know. Also, now, so Stephen, let me read this comment, then I'm gonna get back to what I was saying. My man Aaron Muhammad was happening with it, and y'all smash the like button. Smash on the like button. My man Aaron says, I have a positive thing for Bud. He's ambitious, which means he could sign a contract with either hand. He's ambidextrous. He's ambidextrous, which means that he could sign a contract with either hand. I'm never easing up Count Duckula. He said, I'm never easing up on Count Duckula. Yeah, he showed the duck for sure. You know what I'm saying? And he is ambidextrous, right? He a switch hitter. Oh, man. I like that one, though, man. But let's go back to what I said. So Steven Espinoza, he says, look, when asked about are they having a press tour going to different cities and states for Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia, Steven Espinoza says, look, ain't no need to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's no need to really do that because both of these fighters have very big followings on social media. Both of these fighters are very active on social media in their fan base, right? The fan base that pay to see them, the fan base that pay to see them on pay-per-view, the fan base that pay to see them, live in the arenas, they're all active on social media too. That's how they find out about news on Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. So he says, today's day and age, with two fighters like this that's very active on social media all the time, we don't need to waste money in the budget and waste time doing a press tour, right? We don't need to do that. What we need to do that for? And I thought about it and I said, Steven Espinoza is actually right. You know what I'm saying? Why would you take both fighters out of training camp, waste all of that time when they could be training, right? Trying to promote a fight that the same people are going to see. The same people are going to see the press tour that's on social media looking at everything that Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia do. It's going to be the same people. So why would you spend unnecessary money and waste unnecessary time? That's just like, right? That's just like putting a commercial on TV about some shit that's going on with boxing And then don't nobody watch TV. They going to YouTube to find out the information. Why would you waste that time? I mean, let's keep it 100. Ain't too many 60 and 70-year-olds at these fights anyway. You ain't gonna have too many 60 and 70-year-olds going to fucking see Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia fight. You just not. My pops don't know nothing about no goddamn Gervonta Davis or Ryan Garcia. He don't. And if they did a press tour in the city, that's not going to make him want to go out and fucking go to the goddamn press conference. You don't know nothing about him. But so, like I said, when you think about it, the people that's going to buy the fight are the same people that's on social media watching everything that Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis do. So he says that both fighters are going to pick it up and do their promotion on social media. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all of that, you know, all the social media platforms, Facebook, whatever. And it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. Now, after Steven Espinoza says that it won't be no press tour, and then again, you also got to think it's not enough time. We only like a month and a half out from the fight. You see what I'm saying? We're a month and a half out from the fight. It took a long time to make the fight. So with that being said, these same motherfucking clowns that as soon as they found out, let's see, they just looking for Steven Espinoza to say something, looking for something to pop off at Showtime so they can run and make a video about it and run and criticize, right? As soon as they heard Steven Espinoza say that they're not doing a press tour and explain the reason why they wasn't doing the press tour, and it made a whole lot of sense, here you go. You mean to tell me Steven Espinoza and they're not doing a press tour? They're not doing a press tour? I told you guys, they don't have the money. Then you got Fred Clown ass. Ha ha ha! Little Steven Espinoza, he doesn't have the money. So I told you guys. When are you guys going to start listening to Fred Hawthorne? Fred Hawthorne knows. When are you guys going to start listening? They don't have the money. The PBC, Showtime, they don't have the money to do a press tour, guys. And I'm just going to sit back. I'm going to sip my tea, and I'm just going to watch the demise of Showtime. I told you guys. Fred knows. I said, Fred Hawthorne, why are they not doing a press tour? And Fred answered me, and he said, you know, people, I keep telling people, you know, little Steven, they don't have the money. You know, as soon as they hear some shit, they run and try to flip it. Both of these niggas was the biggest PBC supporters before that. You know what I'm saying? Before Fred lost his goddamn press credential, and before, you know what I'm saying, my other mans thought he had some shit going with BLK Prime. And I'm just shaking my head, man, because it's just clown activity. It's clown activity. And they didn't even announce any fights with the big dogs. Why didn't we get an announcement with Errol Spence? Why didn't they announce Jermell Charlo? Because Jermell Charlo's in the motherfucking cast. He broke his hand not too long ago. And Errol Spence fights on pay-per-view. So let's talk about probably the reason why they haven't announced Errol Spence and Keith Thurman or whoever Errol Spence is going to fight. Well, if Errol Spence is not fighting until late May or June, when you got pay-per-view announcements, they usually don't announce it this early. They usually don't announce it this early because it's still so far out. Once they announce a pay-per-view, like give an official announcement, then the tickets got to go on sale. You know what I'm saying? Then the tickets got to go on sale. So they don't usually announce big pay-per-view fights this far out. They don't. Like, I mean, if y'all been watching, they don't usually announce pay, and we know that Errol Spence only fights on pay-per-view. Mark Nash. Did I say Mark Q? My bad, Mark Nash. And I think you way behind in the chat, dog. But yeah, my bad. Mark Nash, I mean. My bad. And my man, Big John Kramer with the kilo in his neck in the Cash App, man. I appreciate you. Hey, my man John Kramer say, brother, we're a startup company, brother. Hey, my man John Kramer a fool. So, like I said, man, they haven't announced Errol Spence's next fight because of the pay-per-view event. So they're gonna announce the fight in the same time lift that they usually announce Errol Spence's fights. And then a little bit after that, the tickets are going to go on sale. It ain't nothing different than what they usually do. We in the beginning of March. Why they need to announce his fight if he ain't going to fight until June? I'm just asking. You know. So, I mean, these dudes, they looking for anything they can to go fucking jump on their live or make a video trying to shit on the PBC. But like I said, I'm just asking to know what's going on with BLK Prime. Where's their schedule? Where's their big announcements? We want to know what's going on with goddamn Christine, with Cyborg. You know what I'm saying? We want to know what's going on with Cyborg. How about that? Let us know, you know what I'm saying, who Cyborg and Lil Boosie fight next. We want to know what's going on with Cyborg and Lil Boosie. Yeah, how about that? You know what I'm saying? How about you don't make another motherfucking video about PBC or any of those fighters and see how that worked for you? How about for every news you drop on the PBC, you drop some news about BLK Prime? Let's see how that worked for you. We want to know. Just asking, you know what I'm saying? We want to know what's going on with BLK Prime and Cyborg and Lil Boosie when they fighting again. Does Lil Boosie get a rematch with Cyborg? William Old School said, Keon, did you hear Blue blowing up about the schedule? Nah, I didn't. I'm just waiting to get some news about BLK Prime, William Old School. My man Woke says, PBC been having the best fights the past few years. Man, and they sure got the best schedule out of any boxing network right now. Mark Nash says, I personally hate the fans and content creators are making diss videos or hating any promotion companies and networks. I need boxing. Man, name the names, dog. You know who doing it, and you know who started doing it, and you know who been doing it. Let's keep it 100. Zenith said, Key, they focusing on PBC and Showtime to distract from the fact that Golden Boy has no offices, network, and Top Rank is losing money on every fight and have to subsidize the Saudi money, and BLK busted. Yeah, they busted. I know that BLK busted. I don't know what's going on with Golden Boy and Top Rank and all that shit, but you know. All I know is everybody putting fights on but BLK Prime. You know, that's a fact. And like I said, man, you came in with all this BLK Prime shit. And now that shit ain't looking too promising. Now that shit is making you look stupid. And you just came, you came in the game wrong. I continue to say this shit. If you had came in the game humble, you don't come in the game because you think you got another company for some reason that's finna do big shit. And now all of a sudden you think it's cool to start shitting on a company that you didn't make money off of, that you didn't have credentials with, you know what I'm saying? That you was backing 150% before, but now you think you got with another company, now you want to shit on them. Niggas see right through that. We see right through that. We as people on here, the women, the men, everybody, we see through that, bro. And yeah, I'm calling it out. So ain't nobody, I don't respect that shit. Because if you had came in the game, you know what I'm saying, and kept it trill, like, look, this is what we doing. This is what we trying to do. We going to put on this event and we going to try to continue to build from here. I would have been cool, hey, that's cool. But you come out, all of a sudden you're bashing PBC and PBC going out of business now. And Al Heyman doing this and Al Heyman ain't doing that. And you have a certain, a big platform and you think you can do what the fuck you want because you got a lot of sheep on YouTube that's going to believe anything you say and they going to run with you. Yeah. And them niggas is running with you straight off a goddamn cliff. You led them straight off a cliff. Yeah, so I don't come on here. I don't do no subliminals. Yeah, that's how it is. Like I said, if a promotional company, they putting on good fights, that's what I want to see. I don't give a damn who it is. If BLK Prime had came out the gate and gave us David I've been sneezing and Terence Crawford, right? That's a trash fight to me. But if they had gave us a good undercard for us to watch, I would have been like, cool, I didn't like the main event, but at least they put on some good fights on the undercard. They didn't. The whole card was some trash. So I said the whole card was trash. The production was cool. The commentary was cool. Everything else was cool. The fights was trash. What, you want me to lie about it? Hey, my man, what's happening with it? Courtney said he got that Texas shag right now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got to keep a pick in that joint. But you got you got your followers, niggas like Dundada. He gonna believe that shit. Dundada he gonna believe anything that Blue Blood and Fred say. Like I said, Dundada the type of motherfucker, you can lead him right off a cliff. What's going on with it, Diana? Salute, Queen. OTB, what's happening with it? What it do? Let me see what I missed in these comments. And I see a lot of people talking about Saudi. Why wouldn't you go over to Saudi and get some of that money when they're paying 3 times what everybody else is paying? You know what I'm talking about? Like, y'all motherfuckers is stupid. Why not? If I'm Deontay Wilder or anybody, if you gonna pay me 3 times more than any other promoter is gonna pay me, you fucking right, I'm gonna try to get a fight over there in Saudi. Devin Haney, he trying to go to Saudi too. He trying to fight Vasil Lomachenko in Saudi. But I didn't hear motherfuckers like Dundada talking about, top rank going out of business. You see Devin Haney trying to go to Saudi Arabia and get a fight with Vasil Lomachenko. Top Rank ain't got no money. They going out of business. But because Deontay Wilder is over in Saudi Arabia trying to get him a bag, all of a sudden that means that Showtime and PBC is going out of business. Nigga, if you don't get the fuck on with that dumbass shit y'all be talking, Saudi Arabia, man, and I'm glad that Saudi Arabia has come in the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad because they are looking to put on big fights and they looking to pay these fighters big. So what that means for us boxing fans, it means that we have a better chance of getting some of these fights that we want to see. You know what I'm talking about? We got a better chance of getting some of these fights that we want to see. Maybe if Saudi Arabia, it would have been dope if Saudi Arabia had jumped up and told Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, look, we got $100 million in the pot for y'all. All y'all got to do is work out the split with y'all promoters, and we come over here and we could do it. You know, I would have been mad I couldn't see it live, but shit, what's popping? I get to save a whole bunch of money and I'll throw a fight party or something. So yeah, man, I like what Saudi is doing. You know? So ain't nothing wrong with Saudi is doing. Ain't nothing wrong with Saudi what they doing at all. I like what they doing. Omega Red said these dumbass people think you have to stay in one place. The PBC allows them to move around. Duh. Oh well, you know PBC is going broke because instead of people just using common sense and like, hey, Al Heyman is an advisor. Al Heyman let his fighters move around if they want to get big fights, right? So say for instance, my man Stephen Fulton, right? Stephen Fulton is fighting in Newey. I had a motherfucker tell me, and I think it might have been Dundada. I had a motherfucker tell me that shows that PBC don't have the money, and they didn't have the money for Stephen Fulton because, you know, he has to fight Inoue in Japan. You dumb idiot. You idiot. Inoue is the A side. So they're having that fight in Japan so Stephen Fulton can get the biggest bag of his career. Inoue fights for Top Rank. What the fuck y'all talking about? Oh, that shows that they're going out of business. That shows they don't have no money. Man, y'all will say anything. You know what I'm saying? Inoue going out there getting that bag. And another thing that Steven Espinoza said, right? They asked him about, since they are making this fight between Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia, does it mean that they're going to be able to do much more business, you know, with the PBC and Golden Boy? Well, Steven Espinoza says that it was never a problem with Showtime. He says the problem is that the Zone, the network, they had very, very strict like things in the contract with their promoters that fight under the Zone, like where they couldn't move. It was that, you know, he says now that they've been around for some time now it's a little different. But before, if you fought on the Zone, he says like it was strict. You couldn't really move. You couldn't go fight on no other network. So he says it was never a problem with PBC and Showtime. The problem was with the Zone because they was just coming into the game and they had very, very strict things that they had to go by. So yeah. So now, you know, we know what part of the now was some of the problem PBC. I'm not gonna put all of the blame on the Zone, but you know, he kind of spoke on that. Ohio Styles, Lyric 513. What's happening with it? Salute. He says, supporting the grind, my brother, man. And I appreciate you. Appreciate you support, man. Ohio got some of the best fighters, man. It's a toss-up. The best amateur program, probably the best amateurs, probably might come out of Ohio. Real talk. They might come out of Ohio. Anybody from Ohio, they definitely gonna tell you that though. The best amateurs come out of Ohio. They gonna tell you that for sure. Excuse me. Oh, they got their own argument going on in the chat. My man Michael Ray said the lies have been exposed and the ones spreading it look dumb as F. You keep that same energy. You know what I'm saying? Keep that same energy. I just want to see BLK Prime News popping up on my goddamn YouTube feed every day. That's what I want to see. Zenith says the Zone dropped Golden Boy and their fighters are not exclusive to any network. That's why Oscar trying to appease them to get another long-term contract. I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Golden, because when you see the Zone, you still see Golden Boy putting all their fights on the Zone. But yeah, I didn't know that. That's what's up. But yeah, Steven Espinosa is like basically saying if you a promotional company and you fight on the Zone, like they strict as fuck. They not letting no big fights take place. And we saw that in certain situations. Canelo Alvarez, he's smart though. You know what I'm saying? He did his contract to where he can go where he want to. When we talk about these fighters being their own boss, Canelo his own boss. One thing you got to say about Canelo is he is his own boss. He can fight wherever the fuck he want to. He choose to do hoe ass shit, but he is his own boss. We talk about Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is signed under Showtime. So when we talk about Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney fighting, that shit ain't gonna happen no time soon. Because Tank, he sure can't go to Showtime. And, we don't know what the fuck Bill and Devin can do because, Bill's subject to tell you anything. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You never know. If that fight were to happen, the only way it can happen is if Devin Haney go to Showtime. If Devin Haney is willing to go to Showtime, and if Showtime is willing to send Devin Haney an offer, that's how we gonna get that fight to happen. Other than that, it ain't really nothing to debate about because you ain't gonna see the fight. All you niggas running around talking about why such and such ain't sent the contract and why such and such. I'm sick of hearing all that bullshit about, man, well, tell Devin to send the contract. First of all, Devin ain't sending no goddamn contract to nobody, nor is Tank sending a goddamn contract to nobody. That's just what it is. Bob Arum is the one that sent contracts out for Top Rank. And whoever sent the contracts out for Showtime, Steven Espinosa, whoever it is, that's who's sending contracts out. Niggas, y'all got to stop running around talking about, man, why haven't Devin Haney sent the contract to Gervonta Davis? Or why haven't Tank sent the contract to Devin Haney? Man, these fighters ain't sending no contracts out. The only fighter that we know of that's dealing with contracts is Errol Spence because he got a real promotional company and he got real fighters under his banner. Now, Devin might be sending contracts out. I don't even know. What fighters do Devin have under his promotional banner that's active? I don't know. But yeah. That's just is what it is. And Mr. Wow, KQKC in the building. Salute to the OG KQKC cooking every morning, man. Cook today like he always do. But yeah, man, y'all got to stop getting in these arguments and debates and shit talking about why such and such ain't sent the contract, knowing good so damn well these fighters ain't sending contracts out to each other. if that was the case, shit, you don't even need a promotional company. You don't need, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't even need the promoters now because they ain't promoting. These fighters promoting themselves. But moving along, where we at, man? Let's talk about Benard Hopkins, right? Benard Hopkins, he tried to lead me off a motherfucking cliff. That's what he did. Benard Hopkins had me reporting on Adrien Broner and Blair Cobbs, right? Now I came out with a video and, you know, talking about Adrien Broner and Blair Cobbs being a potential fight that could happen if Adrien Broner signed to Golden Boy. And the reason I said that is because Benard Hopkins, he did an interview. And in that interview, Benard Hopkins, he says, look, I want to sign Adrien Broner. Like, yeah, I would love to sign Adrien Broner. Matter of fact, if I could get in touch with AB, I would sign AB today. He says, because I love to fight with him and Blair Cobbs. I want to sign AB to fight Blair Cobbs. That's a fight that I want. And they went on to talk about Blair Cobbs and, you know, how he know Blair Cobbs from Philly and, you know, and all of that, right? So hearing that, I put the news out saying that, you know, B-Hop, he wants to sign AB and he wants to make a Blair Cobbs fight. Well, after I put that news out, Blair Cobbs come out and he does an interview. And Blair Cobbs exposes Golden Boy. He exposes them. And the main thing he said is that he is not even with Golden Boy. He's not signed with Golden Boy. So I'm like, if he ain't signed with Golden Boy, how the fuck is Benard Hopkins coming out talking about, yeah, let AB know we want to sign him. And the first fight we want to make was with him and Blair Cobbs. How the fuck you gonna make a fight with Adrien Broner and Blair Cobbs if Blair Cobbs ain't even under your promotional company? So you mean to tell me that you were trying to entice Adrien Broner to sign a promotional deal with y'all to fight somebody that's not even under your promotional banner? What the fuck is this dude talking about? So Benard Hopkins, right? It's either he didn't know, he ain't really involved with the business like he should be, and he didn't know that Blair Cobbs was no longer with them and just made a bonehead ass mistake, or he was just flat out capping. It was either one of the two. He was either flat out telling the lie, or he don't keep up with the business of Golden Boy that much, and he didn't know that Blair Cobbs haven't been with them for over 6 months now. Blair Cobbs goes on to say, Golden Boy did me dirty from the jump. They brought me in to be the B-side. They gave me fights on short notice, right? He says they gave me Alexis Rocha. Now, this is what Blair Cobbs says about Alexis Rocha. He said Rocha ain't good at all. He says Terence Crawford is going to wash Alexis Rocha. We all know that. We saw Alexis Rocha fight a goddamn bum his last fight and struggle. Go back and watch Alexis Rocha, his last fight against that African, that 39-year-old African that never had fought in the States before, that took the fight on less than a week's notice. Alexis Rocha struggled with a motherfucker that was 39 years old, that never had fought in the U.S. before, and took the fight on the short notice. Right up Terence Crawford's alley. But we'll touch on that a little bit later. We're going to touch on that. But Blair Cobbs says, look, man, Alexis Rocha is trash. Said he ain't even good. He says the only reason he beat me is because Golden Boy tried to catch me off guard. They had me, you know what I'm saying? They offered me to fight, and I took the fight on very short notice. I didn't have no training camp like that, no full training camp. And I remember, Rocha is telling the truth. He had been out of the ring over a year when they gave him that fight, and he took the fight. It was like, this is how I know that he took the fight on very, very short notice, right? Because I'm watching Blair Cobbs, and I think it was on the Boxing Voice, and he was doing an interview on the Boxing Voice, and he was talking about how, you know, he didn't have nothing coming up. He just had got back training and everything because he had been off over a year. And then, like 2 weeks later, it's announced that he fighting motherfucking Alexis Rocha. And I'm like, damn, that quick? Like, not fighting him. I'm talking about like the fight was happening. Like 2 or 3 weeks from that point, that interview took place. And I'm like, damn, that was quick. I just seen this dude have an interview, and he was talking about he ain't really had nothing in order. He was waiting around for something to come up. And he had been out of the ring all that time. So he wasn't lying when he said that they gave him that fight on very short notice. And he wasn't able to have no full training camp like that. They brought him in there, just like he said, to be the B-side. The B-side is a fighter that they bring in to lose, to put up against guys like Alexis Rocha, give them short training camps, don't give them a chance to, you know, fight on the even playing field for them to lose. He said they brought him in to lose against Maurice Hooker, but he upset Maurice Hooker, and they told him, right? He says that they told me before I fought Maurice Hooker, they said if I win the fight, if I can beat Maurice Hooker, they promised me a fight with Virgil Ortiz. He says I beat Mo Hooker. Beat the shit out of Mo Hooker. And what did they do? He said my contract ran out after the Mo Hooker fight, and I never heard nothing from him since then. Never heard back from him. They ain't made me no offer, nothing. That was it. Now, do I think that Blair Cobbs earned a fight against goddamn Virgil Ortiz? No, I don't. But if they promised the man that, well, he should have had to fight. Don't promise some shit that you're not gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Don't promise somebody some shit that you're not gonna do. Now, he would have went in there, he would have got the shit beat out of him by Virgil Ortiz, for sure. Virgil Ortiz would have put that boy in the body bag, but still, you can't promise somebody something that you're not gonna do. My man Zena360 says Emmanuel Tegu beat Rocha's last opponent, 135 Tegu that fought Ryan. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Rocha ain't beat nobody but bums. You know what I'm saying? Rocha's biggest win is fucking Blair Cobbs. Rocha's biggest win is Blair Cobbs. Rocha don't even think he could beat Terence Crawford himself. Terence Crawford, he loved this type of shit. Terence Crawford is a bully. That's what he is. We seen it. We all seen that Bud is a bully. And what bullies do, they pick on people that they know have a chance of beating them. That's what a bully is. A bully gonna pick on somebody that they know don't have a chance of beating them. The bully ain't gonna never fuck with the other bully. You know what I'm saying? The bully ain't gonna never fuck with a real one. They're gonna fuck with somebody that they know don't have no chance of beating them. And that's exactly what Terence Crawford does. That's why he was, you know what I'm saying, breaking his neck to make this goddamn fight with Rocha. That's the only reason why. He a bully. Rocha's some trash. Like, and let me take that back, you know, because I gotta respect everybody that got the nuts to get in that ring. But when we talk about Rocha, right, when I say trash, I don't mean that he's trash and that, you know what I'm saying, in his profession. I mean that when you compare him to somebody that's supposed to be on the level of Terence Crawford, he's trash. Right? That's what I mean. Now, if you put Rocha in the ring with somebody like a Blair Cobbs, well, yeah, he not trash compared to somebody like Blair Cobbs or somebody like a goddamn Adrien Granados, like Adrien Granados, right? Let me use Adrien Granados as an example, right? Because I don't want people to take me saying that a fighter is trash out of context. I'm talking about compared to the level of competition that they're supposed to be fighting, right? Let's say like somebody like Adrien Granados. I fuck with Adrien Granados. Hell of a cool ass dude. I done met him. Down to earth as hell, right? But if we say that Adrien Granados is fighting Terence Crawford next, well, I'm gonna say he's trash. If you tell me that Adrien Granados is fighting goddamn Alexis Rocha, well, then I'm gonna say, okay, yeah, that's an interesting fight for that level of competition. But if you continue to put trash ass opponents in the ring with Terence Crawford, you're gonna get knockouts. That's why he got 7 or 8 straight knockouts. You putting dudes in the ring that he's able to bully. If he's on that level, if you telling me that he is the pound for pound fighter in the whole wide world, show me who he fought. And this one I'm gonna go into, right? But before I even get there, I'm gonna go there, right? I'm gonna go there. And y'all smash my like button, smash the like button. Let me see how many likes we got. Let me see how many likes we got. Because I'm going to get there, but I want to cook real quick on AB. Let me see how many likes we got. Yeah, we way low on the likes. Y'all got to hit the like button. Like this, that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? We had 300 and some people in the building, and the likes is only at 204 likes, 203 likes. Y'all got to smash the like button. Smash on the like button. It's free. It don't cost nothing. So, yeah, smash the like button for me, y'all. Right now in the building, let me get 30 people to smash the like button. Let me get 30 people to smash the like button, and we're going to cook. Dundada. I almost called you out of your name, Dundada, and I had to stop myself. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying my best not to call Dundada out his goddamn name. But Dundada, if you don't take your ass somewhere, if you don't get the fuck up out of here trying to compare Ugas, trying to compare your Danis Ugas to Alexis Rocha, boy, for real. If you don't take your ass up out of here trying to compare Alexis Rocha to your Danis Ugas, why Dundada always got to do this shit, man? Real talk. Why does Dundada always got to do this shit? It never fails. And I fuck with Dundada, but Dundada, you got to chill out, dog. Real talk. You got to chill out with this silly ass shit you be doing. Man, let me move along. Let's talk about AB real quick, and I'm going to get back to Terence Crawford, right? Adrien Broner. Adrien Broner, you know, we know that probably the PBC ain't fucking with him no more. The PBC got their schedule, and Adrien Broner don't fit in it nowhere. When I'm looking at the PBC schedule, another chance for Adrien Broner don't look too bright. They don't need AB over there. Eddie Hearn spoke on Eddie Hearn spoke on AB. He says, we don't want to do no business with him. We wanted to do business with him before in the past, but I don't got nothing for AB no more. You know what I'm saying? He think he's still on the level that he used to be, and he's not on that level no more. So no, we ain't got nothing for him over here, right? Then you go to Top rank. You know Bob Arum don't want nothing to do with AB. Bob Arum don't even like niggas like AB. Like Bob Arum don't like silly motherfuckers that fuck up all the time. He just don't. Bob Arum don't tolerate that type of shit. You know, he already putting up with Tio. He already putting up with Tio Fimo. Real talk. He already trying to put up with Tio Fimo and his weird ass daddy. So we know that's not gonna happen. And Bob Arum, he want young talent. He don't want old washed up niggas. So the only offer, right? The only thing that I've heard is Golden Boy wanted to sign AB. Golden Boy. Now, Golden Boy already gave a promise to AB that they can't fucking, that they don't have no business giving. Talking about we want to sign AB to fight Alexis Rocha, which was a lie. Now, my question is should Adrien Broner go with Golden Boy? And if Golden Boy, right, stick to their word and give Adrien Broner an offer, will it be a lucrative offer, or will they try to play AB and give him the lowest amount that they could possibly think of? What y'all think? And Diana, salute to you, Queen. I appreciate you coming through in that Cash App. What y'all think? Y'all think that, first of all, do y'all think that he should try to go to Golden Boy? And do y'all think that Golden Boy give him a respectable offer? And what is but see, this is the thing. It's a thin line. What is a respectable offer for Adrien Broner? Because see, this is the thing with Adrien Broner, right? We know what we're going to get with Adrien Broner. We know we're going to get, as far as the build-up, we're going to get a pretty good build-up. We're going to get Adrien Broner making a whole bunch of people that still believe that shit, that he going to go out there and he finna take over in his second career, in his second, the second part of his career, he finna take over. He finna show everybody the can man again. Right? That's the build-up. He gonna get a lot of y'all believing that he gonna do everything that he say he gonna do. He gonna tell you that he's gonna do a whole lot of shit. Right? So we know we're gonna get some entertainment from Adrien Broner outside of the ring. But then when he have his first fight with Golden Boy, we know what we're gonna get in the ring. We're gonna get Adrien Broner hugging like a motherfucker, holding like a motherfucker, and throwing about 2 to 3 punches around, and looking up in the air, walking around while he holding you. That's what we're going to get in the ring. With that being said, are they going to give him a respectable offer? Because it's hard to decide what is a respectable offer for AB. If you're a promoter, if I'm a promoter, it's very hard if I say, okay, I'm going to get AB because, you know, hey, he still might be a little bit of a name. You're taking a big chance because he going to talk a whole lot of shit, but the first time he have a fight, if he go in there and throw 3 punches around again and hold, hey, only an idiot is going to believe that he going to come back the next fight and do anything different. A lot of you niggas is idiots because you will believe that shit. A lot of you niggas will see AB go out there, throw 2 punches around, hold for 10 rounds, but you'll still swear up and down that he going to come back the next fight and do something different. Real talk. A lot of you niggas is in here right now will tell you that he gonna let his hands go. And my man Ohio Styles, I'm not gonna include niggas from Ohio. Y'all get a pass. And sincerely, real talk, I mean this to the bottom of my heart. Niggas from Ohio get a pass because AB is from Ohio. AB is street nigga from Ohio. So if you from Ohio, you gotta ride with AB. So everybody from Ohio gets a pass from me because I understand. You know, you still have that hope and you still believing in AB and you want to believe in it. But if you're not from Ohio and you still believe that AB is going to go in there and give you more than 3 punches around and he going to let his hands go. He ain't let his hands go in the past 10 plus years. But for some reason, you think he going to let his hands go. Some of y'all need help. But I say that to say this. What's going to happen, right? If you're a promoter, you put on a fight with Adrien Broner, and he go out there and he does exactly what I said he was going to do. Hold and throw 3 punches around. Now what do you do? And I'm going to drop a link too. I'm going to drop a link for, anybody that want to hop up here and cook. Not anybody. Let me take that shit back. If I know you, you can hop up here. If I don't know you, you ain't getting up here because, like I said, we had a dang-a-lang swing last time, and that ain't going to happen again. So if I know you, you can get up here. I'll pin the link in the chat. And the Queen Sheena is in the Cash App. Salute to you, Sheena. She says, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, too. Hope you enjoying your day. So, like I said, I'm gonna pin it in the chat. If anybody want to hop up here and cook, there it is, pinned in the chat. But AB, man, that's like a gamble that if I'm a promoter, it's hard. It's real hard because, well, this is what I do, right? If I'm a promoter. Because Blair Cobbs versus Adrien Broner is a good fight. Like, that's a fight that I think would sell for Golden Boy, but they don't have Blair Cobbs. So if I'm a promoter, what I do is I holler at Blair Cobbs first and say, look, Blair, will you be willing to do this business with us? We're going to give you a good offer to fight Adrien Broner if we can get Adrien Broner over. Blair, first I got to get Blair Cobbs to agree to come fuck with us again if I'm Golden Boy. Then I holler at Adrien Broner and I say, look, we're going to pay you good money to put on the fight between you and Blair Cobbs because both of them going to build the fight. Both of them, they know how to build the fight up. And Blair Cobbs, man, that dude, he on a whole nother level with it, right? And then I tell AB, then what I do is I fuck with AB on a fight-to-fight basis. So if he go in there and throw 3 punches around and hold Blair Cobbs the whole time and get his ass beat up, well, I don't have no more obligation to AB. Go do whatever you want to do. So that's how I would handle the business with AB. It'll be on the fight-to-fight basis. I wouldn't give Adrien Broner no multi-fight deal at all. Like, that shit is done. Because you give him a multi-fight deal, he go out there and throw 3 punches in his first fight, lose. Ain't nobody gonna want to see that shit again. Ain't nobody gonna want to see that shit but niggas from Ohio. And I say that respectfully. Nobody gonna want to see that shit but niggas from Ohio, respectfully. Like Dub Rightside say. That's just the truth. Jermaine Bean in that super chat, he says, this time different. AB gonna give his best. Jermaine Bean. My man Jermaine. Jermaine is from Cincinnati. I think Jermaine from Cincinnati. He gotta be. So I'm gonna let Jermaine Bean slide on that one because he's from Cincinnati. If anybody come up in here with that shit that Jermaine Bean talking, y'all, you gotta click the link because I'm gonna get on your ass. Yeah. Jermaine, click that link, Jermaine. Jermaine. Jermaine, you got to click that link, my dog. Now I got to get on your helmet, dog. You know I fuck with you, Jermaine. But I got to get on your helmet, dog. You came in here and you violated. You talking about AB? Nigga, we know what his best is. His best is 3 punches around. Have you seen AB work out on the heavy bag? That nigga can't put together 5 punches in a row without walking around, breathing hard for 30 minutes after he hit the heavy bag. What the fuck make you think he gonna get in there with a live human like Blair Cobbs? Let's use Blair Cobbs as an example. That's hopping up around, afro fucking going everywhere and shit, jittery. You know Blair Cobbs got ADHD. He moving like a rabbit in the ring and shit. What make you think Adrien Broner gonna be able to get in there with him and throw more than 3 punches around, Jermaine? Come on now, dog. You niggas have been saying Adrien Broner is gonna let his hands go for more than 10 years now. Jay Lee says Broner will bring hype to Golden Boy because they he says because they now because right now they boring. Well, he definitely gonna bring some hype until he get in the ring and fight, and then that shit's gonna go down the drain. Jermaine, dog, come on, man. Come on, dog.
Hey, I got that 135-pound title right here, man.
Hey, come on.
He coming back. He coming back to take what's his, man. Hey, a lot of y'all don't believe in him, but I see the hard work he putting in on the cool, and I'm riding with him, man. I'm riding with Broner. He an entertainer. He always give me the fights that I want, and I'm going to stick with him. I ain't jumping off the ship.
Oh, let me ask you a question.
No, sirree.
Okay, Jermaine, let me ask you a question, dog, and keep it 100 with me. So you saying that you're going to ride with him because you see he putting in the hard work, right?
He putting in the work, man. I believe in him.
Okay. So when he fought Mikey Garcia, did he put in the work?
Man, Mikey Garcia, man, he kicked a lot of people ass. Man, that's a tough fight. That's a tough fight.
Huh?
Yeah. He put in the work, but man, you can't.
No, hold on. Stop right there.
That Mikey was a different Mikey.
Stop right there. So he put in the work when he fought Mikey Garcia, and I agree.
Absolutely.
With you. I'm agreeing with you. He did put in the work. When he fought Manny Pacquiao, did he put in the work?
I think by the time he got to Pacquiao, he kind of lost focus. His focus was gone. He was worried about a check. He was talking about he want Floyd Mayweather and this and that. You know, he was just entertaining a lot of silly shit at that time.
He made the weight, didn't he?
Yeah, he made the weight.
So he put in the work. He made the work. Wait, he had a motherfucking 6 or 8 pack during the weigh-in. He put in the work. When he fought,
it was so much shit.
Going on with. See, bro, it's always a but behind it. Just answer the question, then we gonna get to where we get. When he fought motherfucking Giovanni Santiago, did he put in the work?
He won that fight. Yeah, he won that fight. That was a dub. That was a dub. Hey, it wasn't as impressive in performance. He was coming off a year layoff. He was coming off a year layoff.
But we all know that he lost that fight. He lost that fight clearly.
That ain't what the Bogarics say.
Yeah, but we know why they gave him the fight. Giovanni Santiago came from goddamn. This motherfucker was working at a restaurant, cooking in the back in Puerto Rico. He hadn't fought in like 5 years.
Yeah, he just got his head knocked out.
Puerto Rico in the back of a restaurant for him to fight Adrien Broner. But we know he still beat AB, but they gave AB the fight because they weren't finna get this motherfucker that they just pulled out of goddamn Puerto Rico, out of a goddamn restaurant to fight AB. They weren't gonna give him the decision, but he
got another fight. Santiago got another fight after AB. He got another opportunity.
And what happened?
He got his ass knocked out.
Exactly. So Santiago some trash. And he beat, but he was good enough to beat Adrien Broner, but he got robbed. We know that, right? So we can
he didn't beat AB. He didn't beat AB.
He beat him, dog. Everybody that saw that fight know that he beat AB. He got robbed. Now, either way, right? We saw AB. He went in there. He threw about 3 punches around in that fight. He did the same thing versus Manny Pacquiao. He did the same thing versus Mikey Garcia. You know what I'm talking about? His fight before that, he was getting draws and shit with dudes like Adrian Granados. So we've seen him put in the work before he went on a 2-year drinking binge. So what makes you think that now, after going on a 2-year drinking binge every motherfucking day, nonstop, until he fall out and get up the next day and do the same shit, right? Over and over. What? Hold on. Let me finish. What makes you think that he gonna fucking get in the ring now after putting himself through all of that and do something different than what he was doing when he was actually in better shape and active? What makes
he had a lot of demons, man. He had to get them demons out of him. You know, he relocated since then. You know, he was in Kentucky at the time. Now he out in Florida. And he got the right people around him. You know, he actually got Lubin been working with him in camp. You know, he been having a young guy, Carmel, been in and out of camp with him. And I'm just riding with him. You know, I can't really give specific reason on why I think it's gonna be different. I just got that feeling, man. I just got that feeling it's gonna be a real coronation of the old AB styling and profiling. He gonna come in there with the brush, and he back. He coming back, man. Matter of fact, this morning on his stories, he put up a video. He already back to work. Yeah, hitting the 5-mile run.
He is, but Adrien Broner is who he is. He is who he is. You seen who he is. I seen who he is. And it ain't like that. Okay, well, man, he didn't just slipped up in one fight. We've been seeing the same Adrien Broner for like 10 years now. What make you think that he gonna jump in a hot tub time machine, go back to 2013 and let his hands go?
Well, like you said before, you know, you can't stick him in there, you know, with no killer. You know, you got to get the right opponent. You know, you got to help build up his confidence. You know, give him a layup. You know, you got to start out something small.
You can't get no worse than Giovanni Santiago. No. It don't get no worse than that. And he went in there and held that man and threw 3 punches around and fucking lost that fight clearly and got a gift decision that everybody was like, God damn, how they give AB this fight? But we know why they gave him the fight. If I go in there and whoop Adrien Broner ass, they ain't finna give me the fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I can, but I'm just saying if I go in there and whoop Adrien Broner, they not finna like, who the fuck is this nigga? You know what I'm saying?
I just see the work.
They did everything they could to find a Rudy Poot that he could whoop on, and he couldn't do that. And now I just don't understand how you telling me, bro. It like, okay.
Like you said, you know, he had the entourage around him. That was a bad influence on him. He was in the club every day. He was drinking.
Let me read this. Let me read this super chat.
Yeah.
Dude, my bad, Ultraman. Ultraman in the super chat. He says, "Hey, YouTube keep unsubscribing me from your channel, but I'm back and I don't give up that easy. Laugh out loud. Salute, my brother. Man, I appreciate you, man. YouTube, they be on a lot. Trust me, I had to deal with a lot of shit behind the scenes with YouTube. They be on some sucker shit, but I appreciate you, my dog. Man, let me ask you this, right, Jermaine? Let me ask you this, right? So I don't know how old you are. How old are you? You look, early 30s.
Nah, I'm 37.
37. Okay, you 37 years old, right? Can you go on the fucking drinking binge every day, right? Every day, smoke crack, whatever, every day, nonstop. You know what I'm saying? Nonstop till you fucking pass out. Get up the next day, do the same thing, eat like a goddamn fucking hog. You know what I'm saying? Triple cheeseburger, chili cheese fries. You know what I'm saying? Every night. Get up the next morning. You know what I'm saying? Drink till you pass out again and do this shit nonstop for a year and a half, 2 years, right? And then, right? Then, you get up one day, you say, you know what? I'm going to get back in shape. I'm going to get back in shape. I'm going to drop this weight. Do you think you ever going to be the same nigga that you was before? After
of course not.
To your body?
But you ain't got to be, you just got to be the same nigga you was before just that one night. That's it.
Now,
just
man,
that one night.
Come on,
that's
man.
it.
100, dog.
That's what I said. No, you're not.
I'm going to ask the question.
If I
do that shit, I might could get back to where I look okay, but I'm never gonna be that same man again.
Well, you can see it in his face. He ain't the same man.
Exactly.
He's a different person. You can see it in,
So with me saying that, right? With me saying that, he wasn't shit before. Like, come on, dog. He wasn't shit the last time we seen him. So it's either we're gonna get at best, we're gonna get the same Adrien Broner that we saw get his ass beat in Giovanni Santiago fight, or we gonna get worse. We can't get no better than that. We saw what he was against when he fought Mikey Garcia. We'll never get that Adrien Broner again. And he wasn't good then. We seen what he did against Manny Pacquiao. He didn't perform good against Manny Pacquiao. We'll never get that, not even close to that again, and he didn't perform good then. So what I'm saying is, that belt, that shit fly. I fuck with that belt. That shit fly. But what I'm saying is that we need to think realistically. Like, if I go off and smoke crack for the next 2 years, bro, I don't think I'm gonna look the same no matter how long I get clean. You know what I'm saying? I'm never gonna be able to run the same speed I could. I'm never gonna be able to say, I'm not gonna be the same. It's a point to where you do damage to your body to where you just not gonna be the same. You can get back better than the average man, but you ain't gonna be what you were.
That's why I say they gotta be very strategic in when they choosing his opponent. Hey, gather up Mikey Williams. Michael Williams need that payday. Hey, man, get his ass back in shape. Make sure his mouth white and get him back in the ring come June. Avery versus Williams.
But see, we moving the goalpost because we talking about two different things, right?
Well, I know Eddie ain't gonna pay for that. I know Al wouldn't pay for that.
Well, they gonna. Let me say this. See, the conversation with me and you started is because you said you still believe in AB and you think that he gonna get in there and let his hands go again, right? He wasn't doing it before. He ain't did the shit realistically, honestly, right? Honestly, the last time that we saw Adrien Broner somewhat let his hands go, honestly, like, you know what I'm saying? All jokes aside, I'm
Jesse Vargas.
It's Jesse Vargas. And Rick, man, you get back up here, Rick. I'm gonna let you cook. I was just trying to, finish this up. But with Jesse Vargas, realistically, and he fought Jesse Vargas in 2017?
Probably around that time.
2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 6 years ago. Now, 6 years ago, in knowing AB, he said himself that he had like a year and a half, 2 year drinking binge. Within 6 years, AB didn't drink more than motherfucking goddamn Andre the Giant. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know the story about Andre the Giant, you know what I'm saying? He didn't drink more than Andre the Giant did in his whole life in that 6 year span. And I'm not clowning this. AB didn't say it himself. Bro, ain't nobody invincible. That shit affects you. So we ain't seen him let his hands go in 6 years, dog. He ain't finna go in there against nobody and let his hands go. He's not. Now, he might be able to go in there and beat somebody like Michael Williams Jr. because, he might be able to, what the little activity that he does do might be enough, right? But he going there against somebody like Blair Cobb. Blair Cobb gonna beat his ass. Blair Cobb is too active for AB. He too fucking jittery. He moving around too goddamn much. You know what I'm saying? The only chance that Adrien Broner has in beating somebody like Blair Cobb is catching him. Catching Blair Cobb with his wild, because Blair Cobb keep his chin in the air. Catching Blair Cobb on the inside, because AB, he got to be in range. AB, he got to be right there on the inside. That's where he get his best fight action at, when he nose to nose with you. And he got to be able to catch Blair Cobb. Blair Cobb gonna move all around him. He can't keep up with Blair Cobb.
If I was to match make Broner, I would try to pull up a guy from 140 who probably been inactive. That's a stationary opponent. That'll be his best bet. To give him some. AB ain't had a layup in forever. You know,
You
you
just had
saying
to lay up his damn
Santiago.
fight,
You
Jermaine,
saying
you had to lay up his
Giovanni
damn fight,
Santiago.
dog. Huh?
You saying Giovanni Santiago was a layup, man?
You saying it too. You just don't want to say it. You know that nigga's a layup, dog.
Yeah, but Broner shouldn't be at 147 in the first place. If they can find a guy from 135, well, if they can give him a layup, then give him Rolly Ramiro. I think he'll beat Rolly. I think he'll beat Rolly.
Dog. You telling me that
I don't see nothing in Rolly. I don't see nothing in Rolly.
Me neither. But
Nothing.
I see nothing more in Adrien Broner right now at this stage of his career. Like I understand you know how I understand where you coming from, dog, is because I was you before. I was the same nigga in all of the boxing groups arguing with people. Now he gonna let his hands go. Hey. And then one day I said, this nigga's never gonna let his hands go. After that, what made me know, just give it up, right? Mikey Garcia I should have known after Mikey Garcia. And thank AB because I won like 3 bands. You know what I'm saying? I won like 3 bands betting against him on Mikey Garcia because I knew what he was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But I still want to see him do well in that fight. And he didn't do shit. He didn't let his hands go. So I said, okay, now he got a Manny Pacquiao fight. Like, this is big for AB because if AB beats Manny Pacquiao, go in there, let his hands go, and perform well against Manny Pacquiao, like, this could solidify AB's whole legacy. You know, Manny was still, you know, that guy at that time. You know what I'm saying? Manny was still a huge name, and, you know, he was still hella dangerous at that time, doing his thing. I said, man, AB gonna give it his all this fight. I knew he was gonna lose. I won money on that fight too from my same partner that was believing in AB just like you. So, you know, he was giving me charity because I don't know why he was betting on AB, but I said, this is gonna be a great fight. I said, because although I know he can't beat Manny Pacquiao, I believe in AB this last time that he just gonna go out here and give it his all because this is some shit that this a chance he ain't gonna get again. And what the fuck he do? He went out there and didn't even. That's what made me know that Adrien Broner just don't have it in him. When I saw him do what he did in that Manny Pacquiao fight, and he was down on the scorecards, right? And you get to the 8th and 9th round and the 10th round. And this nigga ain't throwing no punches. All he's doing is holding, trying to survive. And I'm looking and I'm like, bro, you way down on the scorecards. Why ain't you trying to win the fight? And he wasn't trying to win the fight. He was trying to survive. The first time he got hit, I think it was like hit real hard on the ropes. Pacquiao caught him with a combination. He checked out. He's like, shit, I'm just going to hold. From here on out, I'm holding and I'm going to survive. And that's when I knew, you know, after that, I said, I'm never going to believe in him again. He don't got it no more. Like what people are believing in, he can't produce that. You know, he's just not going to do it. And I'm going to tell you like this, but I'm going to tell you, if you ever want to put some money on it, on Adrien Broner, come holler at me.
It depends on the opponent. And you know, I DM'd him. I told him, hey, man, go dig up Lamont Peterson. Dig his ass up and, you know, get him in the ring and see how it go. You know, that's a nice name. You know, Al Heyman might give him a check for that.
But if you're talking about Adrien Broner coming back and letting his hands go, bro, you can't be talking about, well, you know, shit. Give him Money Brown and shit. You know what I'm saying? And salute to my brother Money Brown. I don't know where the hell he at. He called me, but I don't think he got my I don't think Money Brown got a notification because he called my phone while I was on live. But
well, I'm gonna jump off here, Key. I'm gonna let you cook with these other dudes, man.
We give him Money Brown, and I'm not clowning. I'm just using the, you know, because Money, that's my brother. Give him Rick Timms. You know what I'm saying? Get Rick Timms been training. You know what I'm saying? Put him in the ring with Rick Timms and shit. Bro,
but you only got to be good for that one night. Probably just that one punch.
Can't just put him in there. You know what I'm saying? Give him everything boxing. You know what I'm saying? Put him in there. Bro, you can't just put him in there with a motherfucker that, you know what I'm saying, just okay.
So right now,
crash dummy.
Lamont Peterson versus Adrien Broner. Who you picking? You gonna pick AB?
That's a tough question. You know why? Because Lamont Peterson, he don't have no more punch resistance, and Lamont Peterson likes to bang on the inside, right? And now I know that Lamont Peterson is a better fighter than Adrien Broner, probably still to this day. But the only thing I'll be worried about is if Lamont Peterson can take a punch. If AB, because like I said, you know how that fight gonna play out. Both of them gonna be nose to nose on the inside. You know, one gonna be banging it out, the other one gonna be holding. We know who's gonna be holding. Now we know how that's gonna play out. But if AB can catch Lamont Peterson, you know, Lamont Peterson, that he showed that he don't really have no punch resistance no more. You know what I'm saying? So that's a tough one. But why should we have to dig up motherfuckers that's retired to fight Adrien Broner if you telling me that he gon'
Because AB done rub PBC the wrong way. He done rub PBC the wrong way. Lamont Peterson and Al Heyman, you know, they still connected. They still do business, even though it didn't work out on the tank card. But he'll still give Lamont Peterson another opportunity. And if Lamont tell him,
but who is gonna pay to see Lamont Peterson that's been knocked out his last probably like 3 fights, that's been retired? He came back from retirement and got knocked out by a dude that nobody never heard of. Ain't nobody finna pay to see, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the only issue. That's the only issue.
Nobody finna pay to see that shit.
Yeah, that's the only issue.
They'll pay to see Rick Timms go in there and face Jake Paul before they gonna pay to see AB and Lamont Peterson.
But that what Broner was saying. Broner was saying that everybody tell him he got to fight a gorilla when they got these other dudes, you know, fighting PE teachers.
I'm gonna tell you like this, dog. If let's say, for instance, Adrien Broner signs the Golden Boy, right? Over there at Golden Boy, we know at Golden Boy, when you look at a Golden Boy crowd, because you know what they gonna do. They gonna if they have Adrien Broner against anybody, they gonna stack it with Mexican fighters. No disrespect to nobody. That's what they gonna do because their stable is nothing but Mexican fighters. They gonna stack it with Mexican fighters. You put Adrien Broner on the main event on the goddamn Golden Boy card. Them motherfucking Mexican people, he gonna have to fucking get carried up out that bitch because they gonna throw so much of shit at him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they gonna have to fucking hide him up under the ring, bro. They not finna let him get out there the goddamn arena. He go in the Mexican crowd. If he go out there and stink the fucking joint up and hold and throw 3 punches around, I'm gonna tell you, dog, them Mexican fans is not finna let him get up out that arena.
Well, I know a guy that's not too dangerous.
Real talk.
That's not really a big puncher, and he probably can get a what's his name, Barrios. You know, that'll be a nice solid matchup.
Shit out of Adrien Broner. He'll beat the fuck out of Adrien Broner. That Barrios is not a dig up opponent.
Hell, shit.
Hell that Adrien Broner can beat Barrios right now. But I'm telling you, bro, we need to let it go. I know AB. I know a lot of people love AB, but you know what Teddy Pendergrass say, Jermaine?
I ain't that old.
Say, hey, I think
I ain't that old.
You know what I'm saying? Because
I think you better let it go.
You better let it go because AB gonna fuck around and get TKO.
All right, man. Hey, it was good hollering at you, Keith, man. I'm gonna get off of here, man. Let you cook with these other dudes.
Hey, let me hold that belt from you. Let me get that belt up off you, dog.
Hey, hey, that's gonna be the bet. When we lock in with this next opponent, I'll send you the belt.
That's a bet. That's a bet.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
All right, my dog.
All right.
Rick Timms, what's happening with it? Cassandra mad at me because you know, cause I'm talking bad about AB. I ain't talking bad. I'm just telling the truth. I fuck with AB, but I gotta tell the truth when it comes to it. But you know, Cassandra, she a Cincinnati representative. You know, thick and thin.
Damn, man. Let me.
What's happening with it, Rick? Go ahead. It's your flow.
Oh no, man. Let me talk fast, man. I'm in a bad spot. My phone keep breaking up. Can you hear me right now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Hey, I just got off the phone with my people, man, and after he lost that fight last week, man, I think Jake Paul, your boy, ducking me, man. What you got something to do with that?
Oh man, go. Hey. Man, I can't afford to pay your medical bills. Jake Paul put them hands on you, dog.
Hey, boy, I love to get that check. Hey, but look, hey, I'm gonna get out your way. I just got this one question for you about that whole Jake Paul fiasco this weekend. You know, before the fight, Jake Paul tried to call Tommy.
Oh man, cut out. He cut out. See if he bring it back. Why he froze? I'm gonna let Swag Jones. What's happening with it, Swag?
Hand at first.
He back. You cut out for a minute. Say what you said again.
About Jake. All right, that's why. Let me speak fast. Jake Paul shook hands with Tommy Fury about
Motherfucking robot again. He gone out. Yeah, you're gonna have to type it. Just type it. Goddamn. Just type several
I get
names in the chat. Swat Jones, what's happening with it?
Hey, what's happening, Ben dog? Nah, man, I ain't want to hold y'all too much, man. I was just chiming in on the topic, man. It was a dope topic. I think because I'm an AB fan, man. I think he came through and kind of, gave boxing life when after Roy retired, man. Floyd was on his way out. You know what I'm saying? Like it hurt me to see the greats leave at one point, so then you had to get used to all the new fighters coming in, you know what I'm saying? So, for me, man, I think, man, AB an interesting kind of case, man, because, like the thing is like, he fell off, and I mean that respectfully, man. It just, he made, we all been young at one point, we all do dumb shit. But then the way that he handled being off the map and then started talking about everybody, started like just kind of spilling the beans, he was drinking. He gave so many people excuses to be against him, especially the suits. When it come to business, man, they don't care about your personal shit, man. They care about, hey, are you gonna be where you say you're gonna be? You gonna do what you say you're gonna do, and are you gonna show up for our product? Because that's what it's about, the bottom line, in my opinion. I mean, just being around suits, that shit, they care about money. So for me, I think now what's going on, man, with this little break he got, because I ain't never seen a fighter got like three opponents he drop off. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life, man, ever. So now that he got this break and he telling people he didn't change and all this other stuff, see, now I think people want to sign Adrien Broner, man. I think they want to sign him to a long-term deal because they already know AB gonna bring people out. I mean, he always have been, and he is. No matter what he do in the ring, they know the press conference gonna be dope. They know he gonna talk shit. They know he gonna just bring people out. And the thing is like, but now, if I'm a promoter, I ain't signing him long term. So if I'm thinking like that, and I'm not even like a genius with this damn boxing business shit, I think that with him, he need to go to them gyms, that them promotional companies with them big fighters, and show that he can stay sober, show that he can stay on point, show that he really dedicated to this thing again, and that and not fall off just because things didn't work his way. I think right now nobody want to bet money on him because it's like, all right, yeah, when you was up, you was talking all that shit. Yeah, we know when you about to get that bag, we know you're gonna get in shape. We know you're gonna do all this. You're gonna, whatever how you talk and how you present yourself, we know what we gonna get. But are you really serious about this shit? And the thing is that now he got this break. It's like, I think they waiting to see if that nigga really, I think they waiting to see if he really serious about this thing. If he go in there and he stay in shape with no fights coming, he kind of, fall to the back scene, still in that gym, still putting in work, still out there doing something to push the boxing community, I think he'll get a damn opportunity. And that might only take like a couple months or maybe a year, maybe. But the thing is, don't nobody want to bet on the motherfucker, because when he pulled that shit with, what's that man name that he claimed mental illness with? What's that fighter?
Omar Figueroa.
Right, yeah. So you know what I'm saying? See, that was some bullshit. I ain't saying that he wasn't going through it, I dealt with mental issues myself. I ain't saying he lying, but that was like some whole ass shit to me. You know, and if I was Figueroa, I'd be like, yo, that's some whole ass shit for you to pull out because I need a chance just like you do. So when he did that, you know, he kind of faded to the scene, and then all of a sudden he got the shit with BLK Prime. Okay, that's cool. But now you ain't got no mental issues no more. See, people looking at that shit, no matter if you ain't thinking they looking at it. People watching that shit, and especially the people who got money in their pocket to invest in. So when he did that, I think that kind of prolonged his debut, in my opinion. So now all them fighters dropped off. You can't go back to PBC. You know, and I ain't big on promotional companies. I don't give a fuck about them, actually. I really don't. But, you know, you can't go back to those bridges you burnt. So now that you got this downtime, man, you need to stay on your shit, and you need to stay ready to fight. And the thing is, if he ain't ready to fight and he go back to drinking, like they expect him to, because you always got haters out there. If you go back to that, he gonna fall off forever. But if you stay with it, I think he'll get another shot. But right now, niggas don't trust him. I mean, people don't trust him. That just, you know, that's my 2 cents on that. I don't want to hold y'all long, but that's what I feel was going on with AB. And I just hope you stay with it, man. That's my thing.
I mean, you that's a great take. And you gave me, right? You gave me a great idea, right? If I'm a promoter, if I'm a promotional company, what I do, you know, because AB, he don't got nothing lined up right now, right? Now, it's easy if you think you got $12 million coming. Oh, I'm gonna get in shape.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me I got 12 million coming. Tell me I got 4 million to fight coming tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I don't give a fuck how out of shape you is. Oh, that's gonna motivate the fuck out of you. Mental health, what? Huh? You what? I gotta get all I gotta do is get in shape and I'm finna get 4 million, huh? What mental health? You feel me? So
square big.
I don't want to say that he didn't. When anybody that when they have all the money that Adrien Broner had, and then you go broke and you ain't got nothing else coming in, that shit gonna fuck with your mental. You know what I'm talking about? That gonna fuck with your mental. But if I'm a promotional company, I say this, right? I don't talk to him, give him no offer. Next 4 months, let's sit back and chill. Let's watch him for the next 4 months. Nah, we ain't got nothing for you. All of the promotion, we ain't got nothing on the table for you. Give him 4 months. If he's still in shape, he's still training, check his weight 4 months from now. See what he's doing. Check his weight 4 months and see what he's doing. Now, that's going to let you know. Is he serious?
Yo, and Key, that's a blessing, bro.
We know what you say.
No, I was saying that's a blessing for them motherfuckers to even give him 4 months. Most motherfuckers gonna make you wait a year. They want him to do something, and 4 months ain't that long. But they probably don't even think he can last 6, bro. You know what I'm saying? Without fucking up. You know, without going back. You know, 6 months a long time when you got a vice on your head. Everybody know you're an alcoholic now. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you.
But you know what I'm saying? You got 6 months. And everybody know what vice is like. Hell, I can say, I mean, I used to love weed back. I mean, I still do. But shit, them damn, man, if a motherfucker was like, I'm going to give you $1 million, $2 million to stop smoking weed. All right, I could do that shit. I'm going to be struggling. But you know what I'm saying? I can do it. But when ain't nothing in the clear and I ain't got nothing going, man, them 6 months, man, because it's like either I changed or I didn't. And I think, man, I don't think they think shit, hell, I don't think AB can stay solid for 6 months, man. But see, that's up to him to prove. I was just rocking with what you were saying. That's how I feel about that.
I'm gonna give him 4. I wouldn't even give him 6. You know what I'm saying? Because he already been out the ring long enough. I give him 4 months because he gonna show you who he is in that time span. He gonna show you who he is. Once a month passed, ain't nobody calling. 2 months passed, ain't nobody calling. 3 months passed, ain't nobody calling. In between that time, he gonna show. He gonna, you know what I'm saying? If he's serious about it and he really didn't change, well, you're gonna know that because once that 4 months is up, If he's still in shape, you check his weight, like, damn, this motherfucker's still in shape. He's still training. He's still disciplined. Then you'll see, okay, now we're going to give him a chance.
Right.
Now we're going to give him a chance over here at the PBC. We see that he's really serious, and he was serious without having to be. You know what I'm saying? He was serious without having to be, without anybody telling him to be, without having a bag in front of his face, without, you know what I'm saying, having the finish line that he could see.
Man, and see, and that's business, man. And that's how them suits think, man. So I ain't want to hold you long, man. I'm gonna go take care of my little man. Yo, love the show. I always show support, man. I'm everywhere, man. I rock with dope content. I just want everybody to know that, man. I don't care about I just don't care about a lot of that. You know what I mean? I only get YouTube hours in a couple times. I just rock with dope content. So, hey, man, love the show. I just want to get my 2 cents in, man. Appreciate you having me on, man. Love to the chat.
I appreciate you. Salute to you, man. Squad Jones. Always appreciate you showing love and support to the platform, man.
My man.
G5, what's happening with it, G5? I see you creeped up in the building, G5. G5. If they got $4 million for you and $12 million in full, you gonna stop smoking weed? I bet you he will. And G5 can blow with the best of them. You know what I'm talking about? Like that's how you need to test AB. None of these promotional companies offer him anything for 4 months. Nope, we ain't got nothing for you. We cool. And let's see if he really changed. Let's see if he really changed. Because I don't believe it. I believe that he needs some bread. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? I believe he needs some bread. He needs to get back to where he was before, at least close to where he was before. So it's still real fresh. He can show that he running and he's still staying in shape. But shit, the fight with BLK Prime, that shit just fell out. Let me see where you at 4 months from now. See if you really did change. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, man, Adrien Broner, whether he's changed or not, we yet to see that. We'll see it. Like I said, we will see. Sooner or later, we're gonna see. But he ain't got it no more. He don't got it no more. He's never gonna have it no more. His time is done. You can look at his face. Adrien Broner don't look like no 32, 33-year-old man. AB looked old, man. He looks very old, and AB didn't used to look like that. His skin is fucked up now. All of that shit is from just, he destroyed his body. But I do respect him because he's able to talk about his journey. He's able to comfortably say, hey, this is what I was doing. A lot of fighters, a lot of people ain't gonna admit the shit that AB admits. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't gonna admit that shit. So I got a lot of respect for Adrien Broner when it comes to that, but it ain't that easy, man. Real talk. It's not that easy for an addict, and that's what he is. He's an addict. Oh, well, it's just liquor. Well, so that shit worse than a lot of hard drugs. He's an addict. Y'all know how many addicts I've seen go to the pen for 5 years, 4 years, get out. And you like, man, this motherfucker, he's swole. You know what I'm saying? Looking good again. And shit, they out for a month. Then they go back to, smoking crack again and doing whatever they was doing. Time gonna tell who you are. That's just what it is. Time is gonna tell. My queen Gina is in the building. She says AB needs to throw in the towel. She said just do a reality show. Yeah. Hey, a reality show. Yeah. Reality show. AB reality show would be, that shit'd be fire. Like, who wouldn't tune in to see AB on a reality show? Because AB is reality. He gonna keep it real. One thing about Adrien Broner, he not gonna hide nothing. He not gonna, try to be somebody he ain't. He gonna give it to you real and raw. Real talk. He gonna be himself. But yeah, Nick J, Real talk. They get clean, right? Come right out and run right back to it. Just give them a little bit of time. I've seen it too many times. Love and Hip Hop calling his name. AB should have, man. AB got he's made a lot of avenues for himself. You know what I'm saying? Just off of the person that he is, how real he is, the charisma that he got. AB could be a hell of a reality TV star. But him thinking that he finna get a easy fight and get a big payday, that shit was too good to be true. He's not gonna get that. He definitely not gonna get that. I wish him the best, but I'm not gonna be no fool and think that I'm gonna see something from AB that we haven't seen. And realistically, we ain't seen him let his hands go since 2017. And before that, we hadn't seen him let his hands go in probably 5 years before that. So it ain't gonna happen. Hey, now you trying to fuck with me, dog. Nell Hooks, he trying to troll me, talking about, I think he had changed. I think he's focused. He had changed, man. I did it. Now you just fucking with me, dog. He said, let AB do The Bachelor. Any reality TV show that AB is on, I'll go back to watching reality TV. Cassandra Mason know my slogan. I don't watch reality TV. I watch boxing. If AB on reality TV, I'll go back to watching reality TV. Real talk. I'll be tuned in and shit. I'll be tuned in like Gina was. What them shows you was watching all the time? On what's them reality TV shows you was watching, Gina? I don't watch reality TV. My baby Gina, she like that shit. Cassandra Mason, Cassandra Mason, she the reality TV queen. Cassandra gonna tell you everything going on with Love and Hip Hop. Cassandra, no, I don't watch no reality TV. Yep, that Love and Hip Hop and all that shit. Devin Bell talking about some flavor of love. Back then, I watched reality TV. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna act like I didn't watch Flavor of Love, but that's a long time ago, dog. That shit was hella long ago. I ain't watched Love and Hip Hop since probably like 2015. Don't let Omega hear I said that shit too. Bitch ass nigga watching Love and Hip Hop and shit. That's what's wrong with you motherfuckers nowadays. I'm out here gutting fish, shitting in the goddamn woods, and you watching Love and Hip Hop. You motherfuckers ain't no men. Hey, let Omega Red hear that shit. I'm goddamn, you know what I'm saying, gutting this goddamn hog. I'm eating this goddamn hog guts and shit with my bare hands and shit. Blood running down my goddamn mouth. And you talking about some motherfucking Love and Hip Hop. That's what's wrong with you niggas nowadays. Oh, shit. Cassandra, if you're watching boxing like you supposed to, ain't no time for no goddamn reality TV. Hey, Omega said soft ass watch Love and Hip Hop. Who cares? Hey, I don't watch Love and Hip Hop. I don't watch none of that shit. I don't watch no reality TV. All that shit ain't a reality. All that shit is scripted, is fake. It's a whole bunch of fake ass drama going on. But if AB was on Love and Hip Hop or any of them shows, I ain't gonna lie, I'll tune in. Omega Red, I ain't gonna hear the end of this shit from Omega Red. I ain't gonna hear the end of this shit from Omega Red. Omega Red gonna go over to Money Brown TV tonight. He gonna talk bad about me. He gonna tell everybody I was watching reality TV in 2015. AB can go to WWE. Oh man, AB can do a lot of shit. He just don't need to do it in the ring. Hey, AB can do a lot of shit. He just don't need to do it in the ring. Next time I pay a nigga to throw 4 punches around, it's gonna be me. I don't want to see nobody throwing 4 punches around unless it's me. He said AB versus Josue Vargas. Motherfucking Josue beat his ass too. My man Jermaine B, he says put AB on the contender for a contract. That's about the level he on. I wouldn't even be comfortable with that. Them motherfuckers in the contender, them dudes be hungry. Them dudes be broken them up. Hey, for real, they be real hungry. He let one of them dudes come in there and beat his ass. Hey, why you go? See, Jermaine Bean, he's supposed to be rocking with AB. He done came up here and he done rocked out with AB. You know what I'm saying? He been rocking with AB till the wheels fall off and they done fell off. And not, man, that's low. Now you talking about put that man on a contender. What? Man, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. That's like, let me compare. That's the equivalent of saying, you know what that is? That's the equivalent of Jay-Z having to go sign to goddamn Dame Dash. That's the equivalent of Jay-Z having to sign under Dame Dash. Jay-Z a billionaire, he fall off and he got to go beg Dame Dash for a job. You can't put no AB on them. Oh man, you know how bad niggas a clown. Look at AB. This nigga on goddamn on the contender. Look at AB. Look at this washed up sorry ass. This nigga on the contender. Yeah, hey, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. AB on the contender and shit. Man, but that's crazy as hell. Oh shit, DJ said looking like Kaya. Oh shit, man. That's crazy as hell. Omega said I watch Critter Fixes too. Omega, that don't make you no guy. Nigga, you still watching reality TV. Omega wanted to talk about, see, I watch reality TV, but I watch that hard ass shit. You know what I'm saying? I watch real motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about, you know, fighting bears with their bare hands and shit. Y'all know what I've been watching lately? I don't know if it's weird or not, but I've been watching shit about like on YouTube. Like I've been following like face transplants and shit like that, like crazy shit. Like people getting like, you know, like full face transplants. It's crazy as hell. Like they cut all of this off from your neck all the way to the top of your, like a full face transplant, all the way to the top of your scalp. And like they take it off and you see it. And like it's an actual face, and then they'll put it on somebody else that needs the face transplant. Like people that try, most people that need a face transplant, they tried to blow their brains out with a couple of them. They shot themselves with a shotgun, but they lived. So they ended up needing a face transplant. Like, and just like seeing the journey, that shit crazy. So I've been watching shit like that. It's crazy if y'all ever go check that shit out. It's hella interesting too. A1 said, you trying to tell us something? Now that shit crazy though, real talk. Go check it out. I know some of y'all gonna look that shit up too. Don't act like now that I said that y'all ain't gonna look that up. Some of y'all gonna look that up. Face transplants. Swat Jones said, man, I've been watching Child Support Court for some reason, and I don't pay it because my son with me. I don't know why, bro. He said Child Support Court. Yeah, but that it's some crazy shit that be going on in the world, and just like things that you never think about. And it's crazy because like they'll get the face transplant, and a couple of them, you know, they went and met with the family of the people of the donors and shit. And this one lady, she started breaking down crying because she was like, I thought I would never see my brother again, but now it's like I'm looking at my brother again. That shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody walking in the it's crazy as hell. Would y'all do that shit? Like if you was dying, would y'all loan your you know what I'm saying? Would y'all loan your face or your organs to somebody else? Your face. That's a whole different thing. It's one thing to you know what I'm saying, be an organ donor, but a whole face donor to where somebody could walk around with your face on them after you dead. Would you do that? Would y'all, you know, be okay with that? Nick J says, I thought to be no, it's burn victims. Like I said, it was a couple of them that was burn victims. It was a couple of them, more of them. It was more so people that had tried to kill themselves, shot themselves in the face and shit, blew their whole face off. My man says, Broderick Hunter say, I ain't saying what I've been watching. Yeah, we probably know what you've been watching, dog. A1 Hoops on say, only motherfuckers that's up in motherfucker trying to be someone else laugh out shit. We saw Michael Jackson go from looking like you to being a white woman. Michael, that was plastic surgery, a face transplant. That's a whole in the surgery, right? For a full face transplant. The surgery, that shit is like, they be in surgery for like 36 hours. And it'd be like 20, 30 surgeons around them working on them. Let me see. Y'all, would y'all be okay if you died loaning your face to be transplanted on somebody else? Would y'all be cool with that? Yes or no? Nick J says, see, to me, that don't really want to be here, no way. So you look like what you like. Yeah, I feel what you said. Basically, you saying like people that try to kill themselves. That's who the face transplants, the majority of them was given to. People that tried to take their life and they ended up surviving. Now, I'm like, if you tried to take your life, man, fuck, you ain't getting no goddamn transplant. You're going to have to walk around with what you look like. Diana says, I don't know. Depends on who is going on. Yeah, see, you don't know. You don't know who is going on because you already dead. You got to make that decision before you die. But I'm feeling some type of way if my face is on somebody that tried to kill themselves. Like this one dude, he was drunk one night and came in, he tried to blow his head off. Another woman, she was young too. She was like 21, and she had to have a face transplant because she tried to shoot herself in the face. A1 says, if it's gonna help a motherfucker bag a chick or two, go ahead. Ain't like I'm gonna need that motherfucker in the next life. Hey, bro, you talking about? Oh shit. Swat Joe says, nah. He said, I'm a 101. Samuel Washington said, that's like giving a stone cold alcoholic a brand new liver. Yeah, some crazy shit going on in this world. So imagine what they can do if they're able to give you know what I'm saying? If they're able to give a full face transplant. I'm talking about from neck all the way to the top of your scalp. I've been seeing some crazy shit lately. I seen some shit today that popped up, right? This girl, she got attacked by her pit bull. Her pit bull attacked her. Well, it was her dad's pit bull. You know what I'm saying? The family pit. It attacked her. And it fucked her up. It bit her whole face, her nose off. It bit her whole nose off. And she had to get a nose transplant, right? So with the nose transplant, when they was doing the nose transplant, they had to take part of her scalp off and, you know, for a graft, for a skin graft. And so after she got the nose transplant, because they took the skin graft from her scalp to where she had hair, she started growing like fucking, her nose started growing hair. like it was hairy like a fucking dog or some shit. So now she had a nose transplant, but now she can't stop the nose from growing all out of her hair. I mean the hair from growing all out of her nose. I've been seeing some crazy shit lately. Like when you start watching shit like face transplants, it'd be crazy, like all the shit that'll pop up on your feed. But that shit look crazy. So she had like a nose, and it would just had like hair just growing all out of her nose and shit. Like fucking Teen Wolf. My dude said magic shade. Yeah, man. My dude said magic shade, man. Kirk McCall, what's happening with it? But man, y'all smash the like button. I had fun today. I had fun chopping it up with y'all. Smash the like button. We will be back. I might do it live tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I might do it live tomorrow morning. So y'all should get the notification. I probably will do it live tomorrow morning. So come check me out. I appreciate y'all. Y'all smash the like button. And y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again. And I'm gone.